All right, I'm going to show you how to do one of my favorite cast-ons. This is called the Magic Cast-On, and it's usually used for magic loop knitting. It's perfect for the toe of a sock or the bottom of a bag because it creates a seamless join between one half of the knitting and the other half of the knitting without the need for a Kitchener stitch. To work it, we're going to start with a slip knot, and we're going to put that on our back needle and snug that up just a little bit, not too tight. We're going to hold our needles parallel to each other with our cable off to the side, and all we're going to do is we're going to wrap the yarn around the needles. We're going to go from the back to the front. We're going to cast on 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take that yarn back to the back, and this is our working yarn. So I want you to put that in your hand however you prefer to tension it, and hold that tight. We're going to begin our magic loop now. So we're going to take our bottom needle and slide that out so that our cable is next to our needle and it's ready for magic loop. And then we can knit that first stitch. You'll notice that it's not really a stitch, it's just kind of a loop over. Treat it like a yarn over and go ahead and knit into it. And we're going to knit across all 5 of those stitches. 3, 4, and our last stitch is that slip knot, so you may need to tug on that tail down to open it up a little bit and get your last stitch in there. And so we've worked across those 5, and you can see that it's connected the 2 sides, and we now have double the stitches. We have 5 on the cable and 5 on the needle, which is exactly what we want. We're going to flip our needles over so that we could do the other half of our magic loop. Pull this needle back through so that the cable is available. So slide your needle back through, and then we're going to pull the top needle out so the cable is there. Retension your yarn and knit those other 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this last one is just kind of a loop around the needle, but that is a stitch. So knit that one too. 5. And you can see that it's now got a stitch in between the 2 halves. That is just like if we had worked a Kitchener or something like that. It is absolutely seamless, and you won't be able to tell where one side of the knitting began and where the other ended. You can continue on in your magic loop, or if you want to, you can divide it for knitting in double pointed needles, and it will create a perfect bottom for you.